Oh, there you go, man. We are mushrooms having a human experience.
Yeah.
I know some people have heard other variations of that, we're spirits, we're gods having a human experience. But the reality of it is we are mushrooms having a human experience. Why is that? Because mushrooms started all this, man.
Yeah.
They are our oldest ancestor. They're the oldest living and breathing ancestor that we have. They are ancient alien technology that come from beyond. They've arrived here. They created the soil. Now,
Yeah.
if we just start from that premise of being a soil creators, if we know how important soil is,
Yes.
okay, and from the soil comes all the things that we're dependent upon, or just to know that that mycelium network created the soil, sustains the soil, and replenishes the soil. And any and everything that's ever come out of the soil is dependent upon this mother,
Yeah.
this matrix, this
Yeah.
mycelium, the network, the fabric that holds this big piece of shit together. We'll call it planet Earth. It's just a substrate that has been inoculated through these spores when they arrived on their asteroids and meteorites in the
Yeah.
form of spores, and have basically used and continue to use Earth. And we are an extension of that.
Well, yeah.
And through this journey from that dawn of time of this creation to now, we have not separated from mushrooms. It's just our awareness of it has, been distracted and separated. But the reality of it is that we're still, when our whole central nervous system functions and operates in the same way. And I would like to think that people are becoming more aware of the role that mushrooms play or can potentially play in our lives. Paul Stamets, some people are familiar with his book, Mycelium Running, how mushrooms can help save the world, and everything from cleaning up polluted waters, polluted soils. And when you go through a whole list, you realize, well, of course they are, because it's their planet. And we're just like,
An extension of that.
yeah, we've been invited into the house, to the party, and like through that relationship that all other organisms have with mushrooms who are aware of their role, and they're not trying to suggest that they're at the top of the pyramid, and
No, not at all.
there you go. And it's like, okay, then you realize that we have this symbiotic relationship with the mother, the great mother, in the form of mycelium. She produced her children, her child, and they pop up, they die, they resurrect, and they're born again. You might have heard that in different traditions and cultures, but that's the mushroom 101 mythology.
Yeah, and to me, it's actually it's a very generous. And what I mean with the word generous, it will make room for another quality to come forth if it serves you in that moment. So if another medicine needs to come forth, it will make room for the other medicine to come forth.
And then I always say, whatever you're into, I don't care what it is that you're into, what medicine, what is your favorite food, just know that mushrooms supply them with the data, information, the nutrients required for that thing to become,